Ah, what perfect timing! Hey, would you like to join me for a meal? A nearby village gave me some quality meat. I've been on patrol around here, taking care of troublemakers. It's just a reward, no? You know, it's nice to feel appreciated after all the work I've done.
Excuse me, you two. I am Tai Shitsu of Donglai. I take it you serve the governor of Pingyuan. Would you be able to secure an audience for me?
So, Governor Kongrong of Beihai needs our help. I see. I understand the situation. Still, an attack by the remnants of the Yellow Turbans. This is not a simple problem to solve.
Lord Liu Bei, you are renowned for your kindness. I could think of no one more likely to help Lord Kongrong.
We have only just come back from aiding Lord Gong Sun Zan. We need time to recover. If we mobilize immediately, we would suffer severe losses. And then we might struggle to defend our own land.
There's reason to that. However, you would discard all compassion when faced with logic.
And if I said I would?
Well then, Lord Kongrong and the others are doomed to die. I came to Pingyuan believing that you were a man of virtue. Sadly, I seem to have been mistaken.
I'm sorry. It was cruel of me to test you like that. We shall go to Lord Kongrong's aid and ensure no harm comes to him.
But you were right. There is no benefit to you in this. You will go regardless.
You misunderstand me. It is precisely because there is no gain to be had that we will go. I raised this army to help those in need. I have no intention of turning away from that goal. Is that not itself a reward?
You're an interesting man. You have impressed me, Lord Liu Bei. I feel assured that Lord Kongrong will be safe.
Things are... In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy to get along with.
brother left to go make a name for himself. We haven't heard from him since.
Here you are.
Shall we start?
Good.
Uh-huh.
I am in your debt.
I'm counting on you.
The enemy encirclement is solid. It won't be easy to break through.
Just take him out bit by bit. Let's get started already.
So you are a
enemy
warrior of
officer
great bravery.
has been defeated.
Now, let's go. Warriors of Ping Yuan, I must beg for your aid in rescuing Lord Kongzhong.
As planned, we will head toward the castle from the west. Time is against us. We may need to force our way through.
I appreciate your determination to
The
help.
enemy officer.
Naturally,
has
I
been
too will do
defeated.
everything I can to assist.
The enemy officer.
Zhang Fei and I
has
will
been
approach from the
defeated.
east. It's complex terrain. We can't afford to get lost.
Well, I'm sure we can get a little bit lost. As long as we take down some enemies along the way. Forward march! Take this!
How did we get stuck with lookout duty? Shouldn't we be part of the siege too? Apparently, someone broke through our encirclement. I'm supposed to watch out and make sure they don't bring help.
Our momentum has returned. Now to make use of it.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
back. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer
All right.
has been defeated.
The guards here have been slain. Break down the gate!
To have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
Cannot fight them off any longer.
I am an honorable man who has come to repay a debt. I will not kill unless I must. So stay out of my way.
A warrior who dedicates his talents to the cause of justice. This is a man after my own heart.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the end. Lord Conrong. I'm sorry.
Now then, let us begin our siege of the castle.
Ready your weapons.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The one who escaped seems to have brought reinforcements. What a joke. They think they can defeat us with so few warriors? We will crush them along with their castle.
Start the advance!
Ready? Target the castle gate. Shoot!
What's wrong like that? You better take that thing out quick! All right, raise the ladders! The walls and overpower them!
Trying to force their way
The
in.
enemy officer
We must stop
has been
them.
defeated.
This is it!
Let's go.
The castle gate appears to be under attack. I hope it can hold until reinforcements arrive.
Take that! Damn it! How dare you!
The enemy's attacks have ceased. Nothing will stop us from destroying them now.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. The ladders are up. Concentrate right here. Heading through here.
Now! Damn it! Isn't over yet. I won't let them get inside.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Take this! Take that!
Slain the enemy officer!
Get out of my way already! I'll take you down if you don't!
Let's go.
Zhang Fei is as threatening as always. His fellows alone might send the enemy
The
running.
enemy officer has been defeated. Push on! Push on!
The enemy officer
Overwhelm them with our superior numbers! We march at once!
I can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! An opening!
Good eye! The enemy officer
I have slain the enemy officer! Take that!
An open. Looking rough.
Obliterate you! Take that!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
The gate will soon be breached. All I can do is look on.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good! We're in! Now, find the gate and let our comrades through! We march at once!
The enemy has gotten inside. Lord Kongzhong may be in danger. Lord Liu Bei, all of you, I beseech you to let me go inside. The enemy officer save the man to whom I owe great debt.
Of course. Go. We'll take care of the rest of them.
Many thanks. Have my undying gratitude.
Forward! Level your spears! Drive them back! Begin advancing!
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
Got this! You mean they've all been destroyed? Take that!
The enemy's weapons have been destroyed. That's just what we need. Now we'll be able to hold the gate. Strength is not enough.
Taishi Tzu, you came back. No one would have blamed you for abandoning us.
Surely you are joking. Secure the assistance of Lord Liu Bei. Bring him down. We'll smash the foe.
You did? I thank you. In that case, take my men with you.
Forward march!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Taishi Tzu! I've defeated the enemy! Bear with me, my Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Taishi Tzu. With my own body, I will shield Lord Kongzhong from harm. My shield!
A
Not a single arrow shall reach the castle!
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall take this castle!
Start the advance!
Take this!
Thank you for your help. I will repay this debt.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Taishitsu have defeated the enemy!
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough. Let's go.
Curses. The castle gate still holds. I'll have to smash it myself. Men, on me! Begin advancing! Guardian of Peace, why do you stand before me? I am only doing what you bid me to do. Yet you would punish me for it?
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, huh? Don't tell me this is normal for you.
officer has been defeated.
I have slain the enemy officer!
All my might! An opening! Bear witness, all my...
Let's get serious.
Bring him down. Looking rough.
This territory is ours.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Zhengjiao, forgive me. I could not revive the Yellow Turbans.
Oh, you've taken down their leader. Once again, I thank you, brave warriors of Ping Yuan. The debt I owed has been repaid. Lord Liu Bei, please allow me to thank you once again. I will find a way to repay you.
There is no need. I told you, having helped is reward enough for me. I'm just glad that Lord Kongzhong is safe.
In these troubled times, men like you are hard to come by. If it had to come to it, I see now why the people of Ping Yuan admire you so.
I'm not so great a man as you seem to believe. I've made foolish mistakes just like anyone else. I forget to think ahead and get transfixed by what's in front of me.
But it is that nature which has allowed you to save so many people. In any case, with this settled, I can now set off to Lord Liu Yao.
You don't intend to return to Lord Kongzhong?
Lord Liu Yao is the one I serve now. I was on my way to him when I received word that Lord Kongzhong, to whom I owe a great debt, was in danger. It was to repay that debt I sought to assist him.
I see. You are like me. You believe in duty.
You are too kind. I feel a little embarrassed hearing that from you, Lord Liu Bei. Now, I must depart. If we meet again someday, I hope we will do so as allies.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, you could say that. The world truly is a dangerous place these days. There is no end to the wounded. I'll take the work, but I can't say I like to see people hurt. You know things are good if the doctors have time to grow bored. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Zunluan. Why do you think I've come with you all this way? The place where I first met you, Zunluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and...
They say Dungshu has disappeared.
I must say, I'm surprised that you were so willing to welcome a stranger like me. But now that I've seen this calming place, I understand. We can talk here without interruption. Please try not to be so tense. We fought on opposite sides in the Battle of Jiuzhou, but I'm no longer your enemy. I visited you today because I'm interested in your way of life. Will you trust me even if I give you such a vague reason? You're much more honest than I expected. Then allow me to open my heart to you. When I saw you on the battlefield, I found the way that you fought most fascinating. My eyes were ceaselessly drawn to you. At the time, I could not understand why. It was only later that I found the answer within myself. I realized that you represent my ideal. Precisely. The one true answer to what I desire. I haven't been able to keep you out of my mind since that battle. And what's more, I have heard talk that you kneel before no leader. Forget General Gongsun-san. You are not even in the service of Liu Bei. You were merely a guest of theirs. The revelation was such a shock that I was forced to reflect on my own life. You stand on the battlefield of your own volition. No, it is you who underestimates your own value. I believe that all paths in my life will lead me to the field of battle. For it is there that I can express my ability to its fullest potential, snatching victory from the jaws of a brutal struggle. It is when close to death that I feel the certainty of life. I have no hesitation in this way of life. However, I had never considered the choice of not following someone else. Oh, how narrow-minded I have been. I don't think I can go on fighting much longer, now that I know. Is that so? You are a very fascinating person indeed. If you have no objections, I would like to get to know you better. Let us spend the night discussing our philosophies on aesthetics. Very good.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
They say a mountain bandit's been...
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Ziluan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Ziluan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with... Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Yeah, so it seems. I'm not sure we could get any more out of you now if we tried. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and Huh, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juha, Bailuan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan, one of the best. My father, he taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Zhihe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you. Well... Here you are.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Yeah.
Oh, meeting you here by mere chance. This certainly is a strange occurrence. And how has life been treating you these days? You being you, things must be going quite well, right? Oh, what a relief. I cannot stand pretentious modesty. But seeing you face to face tells me all I need to know. You are one of the more interesting characters around. You are no one, so you can yet be someone. You can be someone, and yet you are still no one. As good a question as any. What my words mean depends entirely on the choices before you. What I'm saying will become clear eventually. You'll get it sooner or later. I'll have my eye on you to see how you progress, too. The Shuijing retreat is open for people like yourself, you know?
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Oh, hello.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. They say Dongshu has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try.
My brother left to go make a name for himself. We haven't heard from him since.
Didn't expect to see a friendly face here. We haven't met since we fought together in Beihai. You looked busy, but I couldn't help myself. Do you mind if we talk? All right, spare me some time then. We couldn't have saved Lord Kongzhong without your help. I must thank you again. You left the greatest mark on the battlefield that day. I hope we can fight together again someday. But I wonder when that will be. I serve Lord Liu Yao now, but it seems he does not trust me. I am glad to hear that you deem my skills adequate. But it is only natural to deny a newcomer's important tasks. I do not fault Lord Liu Yao's judgment. I have made somewhat of a name for myself on the battlefield, but I've yet to accomplish anything in his service. I will have to earn his respect, little by little. Eventually, he will trust me with more important tasks, and I will be rewarded accordingly. That is what I believe. The thought is more than enough. I think it's worth a reward of its own. That's it. I have finished my tasks for today, and to better thank you for all that you've done, let this one be on me. Then it's settled. Don't let me catch you holding back just because it's on my coin. Now?
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in from time to time. Officials are coming to
Stop stealing already. The reward doesn't merit the danger.
A question for you.
Ah, I am glad you're here. Well, Liu Biao stopped us on our way back from Luoyang. I may have gotten out if I was alone, but that doesn't quite work when you are leading an army. No doubt Yuan Shao is behind the attack, trying to keep me here until I give up the Imperial Seal. I don't have proof, but having seen how he behaved during the Alliance, it's easy enough to put together. Besides, Liu Biao is someone who prefers to avoid conflict. It's difficult to imagine he'd do this alone. In any case, if we stay put here, there's no telling when his forces may come to strike us from behind. We need to break through the encirclement before that happens. I take it you'll give us a hand? Do not worry. As long as we work together, we'll get through. I'm sure of it.
Lord Shang Pu scolded me, Lord Hung Gai encouraged me, and Lord Hung Dong just smiled at me.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I heard that every once in a while.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Miao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
So many people are after this land.
Huh?
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless,
Okay.
Now let's put this into action.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
There's a new governor of the Yan province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor.
The enemy officer.
Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
The enemy officer
warriors who
has
know
been
not
defeated.
death. Let's get to them.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
An open door. Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
An open Take that.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Let's go.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think they're talking to you.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us. But how?
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
This territory
I leave the rest up to you.
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Let's go.
Are you ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
They're throwing rocks at us! Hey, over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The rocks are coming from over there!
Come, men! We'll put a stop to this! Here! March!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. It looks like they are in need of our help along the front lines.
Time to advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Being near you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain
The
down
enemy
upon
officer
their heads.
has been defeated.
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
You seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! We'll simply lay down and die! March!
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! Defense now!
We're at their mercy here. Come, men! Take back that position!
We march at once!
Charge here! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Take out the advance!
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance.
I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance!
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Bring him down.
I may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
The ferocious is strong. They fight without a modicum of fear.
Another enemy pounded into submission.
officer has been defeated.
We deprive others so that we may eat. We fight so that we do not starve.
It's as if they've forgotten how to live, except through plunder. The wretches just don't know any better.
Don't give up. We can still fight. Stand together, men, and we can prevail.
They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
Oh, the party's already started. Should we go lend them a hand?
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment. Fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
All we have left is no future. Fight to survive each
The
day.
enemy officer has been defeated.
It seems we charged in the wrong direction. Stopping here would only aid the enemy further.
Fight until our last breath. Come! Let us rejoin our brethren!
Looking rough.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Got this. We can still go on. Let us fight for you. Take that.
Open. I'll obliterate you. How's this?
Looking rough.
Take that. And open it. Let's end this.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms! Coming at I've been waiting for this.
This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come now, brethren! We stand together! Again!
Looking rough. And open it! I've been waiting for this. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It's a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
All my might. Is on our side. Excellent.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Been defeated.
I may not be able to make it through this.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up to the bitter end.
This appears to be as far as
the enemy officer has been defeated.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid.
been defeated. I'm getting out of here.
This is how you do it!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
It's no use. It's no use. Nice try.
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
If you put it like that. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's just, we're starving out here. Please, let's go. I've had enough.
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me. Cao Cao.
Really?
How do I come back from this?
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Concentration. Oh, amazing. You are swift and
The
deadly.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Helping you really helped me.
Bear witness to my power. Bear witness to my power. All my might. There we go.
Skills are impressive. I've learned a lot from watching you. Has been defeated.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Get open. You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
Looking rough.
I've been waiting. Got this. Is this? Bear witness to my power. I'll end this.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Now. An opening. Prepare. Bear witness to my power.
Looking rough.
Stand some ground.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. Not once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guocha. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Being liked is all well and good, but if these men are not trained properly, the consequences will be dire. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
Ah, good to see you. What do you make of Puyang? Oh, is that so? I would have thought you would soon get accustomed to the place. But no, I see. You have long been a wanderer, haven't you? I think I understand how you feel. Although it is a charming city, your stay will only be a short one. It must seem like a bit of a shame. Anyway, it seems that Lord Cao Cao has now grasped what underlies the current turmoil, following our confrontation with the Qing Yellow Turbans. He seems able to solve whatever problem he is faced with, progressing forward, step by step. But no one else is able to walk that path ahead of him. All they can do is follow behind and try to keep up.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao.